Welcome back to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Sam.
I'm the other half, Mel.
Wow, I really almost fumbled
What do you mean?
the intro.
Didn't sound like it at all.
Well, good, because I took a really nice pause in my brain. Yeah, it's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
Today, we're unintentionally matching.
We said it's a holiday episode, so
We must wear holiday colors.
we thought about the same things.
Yeah, unintentional.
I just thrifted this.
Oh, did you?
This little red number.
What, like Goodwill
Is that
special?
that big one, the St. Vincent's one?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
It's wool.
Very nice. All warm.
I after the holidays want to take off all of the gold buttons though, because it feels very grandma and like very Christmas.
I mean, yes.
And like,
What do you want to do
I
instead?
don't want it to be just Christmas.
Right.
So
But what are you going to put instead? You don't know yet.
I think I'm either like, it's just gonna be like one of those cardigans that doesn't have buttons, or just like a one in the middle.
Or like black, just like simple black.
Yeah, like
button.
a black for sure. Yeah,
That's cute. Yeah, these I guess do really send it there.
it's like either your grandma.
But they're
or it's
not, I mean,
Christmas.
it's still nice.
It's still nice, but it
Yeah.
feels too festive. You know,
But for the one festive moment she'll have,
I kept it just for you.
here she is in all her glory. Today we're talking about the holiday, of course, because hello, it's the holidays. But specifically, what we're excited about, the activities we love doing, which, you know, I don't really know that I'm doing
A whole lot.
a whole lot of those activities.
I feel like I'm currently, well, when we're filming this, it's like very in the middle between Thanksgiving and Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky.
Yeah. Well, also we live in a sunny, as
Place.
you can see.
As you can see, we live in a very sunny area of
Yeah.
the world, and so
Like I mean, we live close to mountains,
yeah, we do.
and like people snowboard all the time. You were just in Mammoth, so
That
like,
did get me in the Christmas mood.
yeah, being in cold weather, I think does like bring it there. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. We
Backtrack.
decorated the house for Christmas.
I was
already.
gonna say, like, why are you bringing that up?
Yeah, my bad. So I think that's the first thing probably that gets me in the mood.
Gets you festive.
Is like decorating the house all Christmassy. And my mom really does full send Christmas.
Every holiday, really.
Really
But
every
Christmas,
holiday.
yeah.
We have 2 fake trees. One is 12 feet, 11 feet tall or something ridiculous. I almost fell off
Trying to put like
the
a
ladder.
ornament.
Yeah, I was trying to put, I think it was an ornament at the very top, and you have to stand on the very last step, not the one that's like the top of the ladder, but the one right below it.
Yeah.
You have to stand on that, and I'm tall. I gotta stand on that to reach the tree, and you're leaning. You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah,
not
it's not just
straight over. And my mom asked me something, and I like whipped my arm too fast, and I went that way, and I grabbed the tree, but I caught my balance by myself. I said, "Okay, core."
core.
Okay, core strength. She's been working. But yeah, I almost died. I was like, Mom, I probably would have broke my arm if I fell, huh? She went, yep.
Even that's giving very Christmas.
Like
it's
a
like
rom-com.
she's like in a movie moment or whatever.
Wouldn't have felt very movie. Never broke a bone, but decorating the Christmas tree off the ladder.
That's
Hallmark in the making.
yeah. That's very Sam coded though as well.
That's how
The
she would
only
do
time
it.
she would break a bone.
That's how she'd
That's
go
so crazy.
down.
We both haven't broken any bones. I don't have anywhere to knock on wood, but I hope to never break a bone.
Yeah, let's hope that never happens.
I feel like that was my mom too until she broke a rib.
Huh?
Well, she fractured a rib.
Still.
Still.
Ow.
Anywho.
Yeah, so decorating, that's probably like the first little like, oh my god.
Did you guys do outside too or just inside?
Not yet. But that's mostly because that's my dad's responsibility.
You're like, I'm not really involved.
That's not really my forte.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'll help, but I'm not one to push
Yeah.
someone to do something they're not ready to do.
Totally.
Because then they're like, you know, you gotta be in the mood
you
to
really
decorate.
do.
Because then it's just not fun. It's like, you know, you're just throwing things around. Why are we throwing things around?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be singing. We're supposed to be going like,
supposed to be jolly vibes.
Na, 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 na. You know, like,
Yeah.
the vibes are high.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite part too, is the music. Listening to the music while you're decorating.
When it like turned November 1st, I was like,
Christmas music is on.
Christmas. And Logan's like, you're gonna get sick of it. I'm like, no, I'm not.
2 months isn't that long, right?
No, it's not long enough.
Yeah, because like once Christmas is over, you're kind of like, all right, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Let the year begin.
Maybe New Year's not. Like you let it go through New Year's, but
yeah.
You haven't decorated yet.
As you can see, I haven't decorated yet. But I actually have plans to do that on Saturday.
You're getting in the spirit. You're getting ready.
In the spirit. I'm having a home day. I mean, may or may not be under some type of influence. And
influence? Like what? Like me?
Huh?
Like me decorating? Why?
No. Like under the influence.
Oh.
Yeah. Like
I thought you meant someone was influencing you to decorate. I was like, why? What are you?
No, like I'm gonna be under the influence.
No, yeah, that's also, there's a glass of wine in your hand.
Yeah.
That's also part of the Christmas spirit.
Like I'm planning to be home and like hermited, but in a very different way. Like I'm planning to like craft on my own because like Logan might leave for a little bit.
Or like decorations craft?
Yeah.
Oh, like what? What are you gonna make?
I'm gonna make those like paper stars that everyone is putting up this year.
I know what you're talking about.
I saw a video of how to do them like yourself.
Is it easy? Or like a little...
It's fairly easy.
Yeah.
I feel like it just requires a glue gun, which I need to go and grab one. Or I guess I could like...
I mean, you could glue or staple.
I guess I could staple.
I don't know what the...
But I just want it to be like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like pull out the boxes.
Christmas stuff. Where is it? Do you guys store it like...
Yeah, we have like a little shed in the back and we're keeping like all of our boxes there.
Nice.
I also just want to start decorating now because I feel like we're going to be gone for the last 2 weeks of December. And so similar to you because you're going on a trip, but like,
yeah,
I want to see it up.
I know, that's the only reason. So for you guys are listening to this like mid-December, so it's like, what are you talking about? But for us, it's much earlier.
November still, yeah.
Yeah, and so I've never decorated, I don't think, in November. Maybe like if Thanksgiving was like a Tuesday or something, then we did the next weekend and it was still November. Or is it always a Thursday?
It's always a Thursday. I was going to sit here and be like...
You said no.
Right.
Anyway, but either way, like if it was... extra days on the weekend are still obviously November, then maybe we'll do that, but not really any other time. And sometimes we don't even decorate the first week of December. Really slacking.
Yeah, like last year I really slacked. I think we got like a Christmas tree like 2 weeks into December.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm gonna miss. Like this year I'm not gonna have a tree, and you know what? I've been thinking, this is very like honestly existential for me. Like I've been finally thinking about getting a fake Christmas tree.
Oh, has she now? This is
not happy about it, but I just feel like, for example, if I had one this year, it would go up versus we're not going to get one because we're not going to be here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like the tree's always going to be up because you have it.
Because I have it.
Right.
But this year, it's like it's pointless to get one.
Because you won't be here.
Right.
But you'd enjoy it for 2 weeks because you already have it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna baby steps it, and I'm just gonna get like a small, like 3-foot little tree.
A fake one.
Or a 2-foot tree that I could put on like this little shelf right here or something. Just so that I can ease myself into maybe getting a fake one.
I feel like I also am like a real tree person, and I always have gotten real trees until last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think last year your parents like full sent the fake trees.
Yeah. And it was because they got a really good deal. I spent $200 and got a 12-foot tree. Those things are like $1,000.
Maybe I'll get one like for the Christmas like sale at the end of the year.
Yeah, they got it like, it wasn't Facebook Marketplace, but like that was kind of the vibe. It was like someone they knew was selling it.
Yeah.
So it was a good deal, whatever. Anyways, but the secret for me, there's a few. For a fake tree, I feel like you have to get one that has multiple different pines, like, or needles or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, the tips of them have more, like, realistic plasticky kind of looking ones, and then the center is more like the kind of, like, not cheap, but cheaper looking one. Because that way it gives it, like, variety. Instead of it looking like, oh, your tree is just, like, one-dimensional. It has one thing on it.
Yeah.
So I think that's, like, a good hack, because then some people I've seen, they put their tree up, and that shit just, they don't even have to fluff it. I'm like, that's kind of crazy.
I know, like last year was like I had the same thought, like maybe I'll get a fig tree, and I was eyeing the ones from like fucking crazy stores like Anthropology or like Pottery Barn, those look really, really nice, but they're like $500 for like a 4-foot tree, and it doesn't make sense.
4-foot tree, yeah, that's crazy.
I'm also thinking maybe if I'm gonna full send the fakeness, just like getting a tinsel tree.
Are you sure you're gonna want a tinsel tree every year though? You know, like that's the thing about a fake tree.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like forever.
It's like forever plastic, you know? If you're gonna full send the plastic, you should think about the plastic.
And I mean, you could always add tinsel. You know, it's not that expensive. You could always just, for the years you want tinsel.
I love tinsel.
Or like people who do flocked trees every year. I'm like, every year?
That's crazy.
You want to commit every year to that?
Every year to
the flocked look?
It's a lot. I've never really loved it, personally.
I've never gotten a flocked tree. So
Me either. I
know.
think one time when I was a kid. I was always the person who made my parents get like a real Christmas tree every year.
Oh yeah. It was like, are we going... Like, what time is it? You off work yet? We're going to get the tree or what?
My parents had originally like bought, when I was like a kid, originally bought a fake one, and I remember that one going up, and then I was like, no. Like, I want a real one.
You said hello.
And then it happened, and then not until like I moved out,
they
started putting up the fake one.
They said, okay, now that she's
gone, let's just put this back up.
They're like, we don't care.
Yeah, but it's like my favorite thing is like getting a tree.
Well, I think the other secret about like why I love the tree as well is getting like the fake pine smelling like scented sticks. And then it smells like there's a fucking tree in your house. And I know it's different. I know.
It's different.
Trust me, I know. But also, I think the more into adulthood I get, I'm like, buying a tree and throwing it away is just the biggest pain in the ass, and I don't even do it. Like, my dad is the one that's cutting it up. We vacuum the pine needles, of course.
Also, it's because you guys get, like, a massive tree because your living room's huge.
Yeah, that's true.
We just throw ours in the bin.
We do, like, 6 feet sometimes. Sometimes we've gotten a 6-foot tree.
Okay.
So 6 to 8 feet. But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
If we did, oh my God, we could not afford a 12-foot real tree.
So expensive.
That would probably be like $1,000.
But also makes sense.
I mean, I get it. I mean, we ripped a tree out of the ground.
I know everyone's like, you're like cutting down a tree, but I'm also like, I feel like it ends up literally like having a discourse about fake trees right now. What is this episode? Well, that's what it is. But like,
that's what we're talking about.
I feel like there's a give and take for both. Like, if you buy a plastic tree,
yeah,
and then later it doesn't work and you have to get rid of it, you're literally like filling the landfill with plastic, you know what I mean? And then versus like, yes, you're cutting down trees, but then it gets composted and put back into the earth. So it's kind of like one's forever, you know what I mean?
Do you think there's companies that recycle trees for you, like a plastic tree?
Yeah, probably.
Right? Like, there's got to be somebody.
If not, someone should
gap
start
in the
that
market.
Gap in the market.
Honestly, you guys should just listen to our podcast to find gaps in the market.
Literally, though.
We be finding those and doing nothing about them. But you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think when I move out, I'll probably get like a small fake tree, like a very small, like a desk sized, like the tip of a tree.
Yeah.
And put it on my desk, or like a wreath, maybe like a real wreath or something.
Yeah, that's another thing that I've been thinking about, since we're not going to get a tree this year, is like getting maybe like stems from a tree from like the flower market and then putting them in a vase.
Yeah, or I think you can get the trimmings at like Home Depot or whatever, like sells Tree Farm, wherever you go. I feel like they sell like so you can make wreaths.
Really? They sell the...
Well, because you know how people cut the tree.
Yeah. But they sell the trimmings?
I believe so. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like yes, and if not, they make them wreaths, like, for people, but it's an idea. I saw some girl do this hack where she basically chicken wired her front of her house, like the entryway. She chicken wired it, right? Attached chicken wire to it, stuck a bunch of, like, whatever. She had bushes in her front yard that were, like, you know, actually looking Christmassy. And then, well, I guess that was the end, because the beginning was, like, fake stuff. She used, like, fake greenery and garland, and then at the end filled in with, but it looked magnificent. And people were like, well, what if it dies? And that was my exact thought. I was like, I'm glad somebody asked. And she's like, I just replace it, they come from my yard. And I was like, well, we don't all have that luxury, but yeah, I love that for her. So anyway,
let me show you like what I envisioned the other day.
For what? The house decor? What's the overall theme? Is it like a color?
I'm going like colorful this year.
Okay, like the multicolor light vibe.
Like, well,
Oh,
for the
no.
tree,
Just in general.
my general vibe is like stars in every color.
Oh, cute. It's like 70s Christmas kind of.
70s Christmas, yeah, and then like
Oh yeah, the paper
rings.
Cute.
And like gold and silver tinsel, like
Oh, like pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner
vibe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cute.
And then see, I want a tree like that, like a little one.
Is that a real tree?
No, it's fake.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the ornaments can be quirky on it. It's basically like a bear tree.
I mean, this isn't it, but this looks similar to what I was thinking. Like literally just
Oh, I see the
pop it
vase.
in a vase.
Yeah, that's cute. And add bows
You know?
to it.
Yeah.
It's like sugar water.
Or like little like ornaments. Like maybe I can make some.
That's cute. And
You
it'll
know?
smell like pine. I like it. Another thing for the holidays, simmer pots.
Simmer pots.
Simmer pots.
I feel like I don't do those enough.
I don't either.
Or like if you like dehydrate your oranges, those also smell really good,
Yeah.
but it does take long.
I just learned that I can't use my teapot on an induction stove. It's the Mackenzie Childs teapot.
The checkered one?
Yes. I randomly got an ad for it on Amazon, or on TikTok for Amazon, so I clicked it because I was like, oh, I wonder how much it was. It was a gift from my grandparents a long time ago. And then I was looking at it, and then it said, do not use on induction. And I was like, that's crazy because we've been using it for a couple
That's really crazy.
I was like, well, I guess we're stopping now.
Did it fuck it up?
No, I mean, it seems fine, but like, I'm also like, maybe it's just like a general care suggestion.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
just best not.
So she's just decor until you have a
So
gas
she's
stove.
decor until we have a gas stove again. And she's cute decor, so it's fine. But anyways, if any of you have that teapot,
Just forewarning.
be careful. But simmer pots.
Simmer pots are really great.
Yeah, I don't make them. It's more like a Thanksgiving thing for me.
Really?
I think mostly because you're cooking, the smells, and we're like, why don't we put a simmer pot on? Like when we're cooking,
yeah.
it's like, let's make it actually smell like all the delicious things. Christmas not so much, but maybe I'll like encourage it to happen this year
Yeah.
more often. But the best thing about simmer pots is you can make a syrup. If you just add sugar
So true.
to your simmer pot, it makes a syrup for your coffees, for a cocktail
Yeah.
of sparkling water and syrup. I don't know, whatever you're making. Mocktails.
I feel like growing up, my version of a simmer pot was my parents making ponche, which is just literally like punch, but like
Is it like sangria?
hot punch. It doesn't always have alcohol. I feel like you could put it in after, but like it's literally like a tea. It's just a bunch of fruits and like spices, and it smells like a warm, like when I say warm, like it is warm temperature wise, but like a warm
cinnamon,
spiced
yeah.
punch. So that was like, and I feel like that's what simmer pots are supposed to be for. Kind of like it's a multifunctional thing.
Like you're supposed to drink
because if you
it
just
or
do it
use
for
the smell and
the
throw it away.
smell, that's kind of wasteful.
Yeah, I feel like it's a waste. That's why I don't think I've done them. Because I'm like, well,
Yeah.
what am I going to do now?
Yeah, there needs to be a purpose for it.
And it could be a tea, I guess, if nothing else. Like if you just kept it with water and the things in it,
Yeah.
it could be a tea.
I wonder if you can make it into like house cleaning something.
Wow. I mean,
like
I'm sure
add
a specific
vinegar.
ingredient. Yeah, like.
I don't know that I would like that as a scent. Anyway, well, I guess you could because you want your house to smell Christmassy. Anyway,
Yeah. Maybe just no oranges.
maybe it's no oranges.
Like fruit.
Another thing. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay, movies.
Oh, movies.
Have you started watching any?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've already watched Elf.
Oh wow.
I know.
I always like save that one towards the end.
We were decorating.
Makes sense.
And we needed something just on.
Yeah.
Cracking up.
Cracking up.
Cracking up. I'm like,
I
how many
love
times have I seen this goddamn movie?
It's just too good.
Some people hate it. Some people are Elf haters.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, you just hate Will Ferrell is the problem.
I hate people who say he's not funny.
I don't get that. I mean,
I get it, but
like,
I
I
don't.
guess maybe it's like an immature sense of humor.
I just feel like you're trying to be cool.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not enjoying joy.
Right. Like, just
You're
be
not a
kid.
joyful person.
Like, it's just funny. Why? I don't
Now
get
you're
it.
really defensive of Will Ferrell.
I think it's just funny. I don't. How do you not
He's
find that movie
just-
hilarious?
We saw it last year at Dodger Stadium.
Uh-huh.
It was really cool. And there was a lot of people who dressed up as like Elf.
As him.
yeah,
Buddy.
or like
Jodie.
or Jodie, yeah. Or
Wow.
Papa Elf.
Papa Elf.
It was really
Santa.
cute. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna be doing a whole lot of like events this year.
Yeah, I don't think events, but more at home things that get me in the spirit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I just was listening to true crime. Like that, something about it does feel, I mean, okay, Harry Potter.
Okay.
Harry Potter is
Yeah.
debatably Christmas. People
Some
say
people-
Die Hard.
Some
Fight Club. What is it?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Never
I
seen
think
it.
that's just like just because it lands on Christmas.
Like the
I
show
feel
or
like
the movie.
that's just like a cop out for men who like want to pretend that they don't enjoy Christmas. It's like Die Hard's the best Christmas movie, and it's because like it's an action movie, but like you know what I mean. It takes
Yeah.
place during Christmas, so like.
I mean,
It's
the same
just
thing with
silly.
Harry Potter, I guess. It's not about Christmas.
But even like Harry Potter, I feel like it's like Thanksgiving-y.
like they're
it's just the
celebrating
holidays.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because it's school. It's
'Cause
back to
it's
school
school.
season. What can I say?
yeah.
They have winter formal
I
or
haven't-
whatever.
I have not started watching any Christmas movies yet, but every year I'm excited for Elf.
Mm-hmm.
The happiest season, which is like the lesbian one. It's very important to me.
It's very important.
um
Well, my family's favorite Christmas movie is the National
Yeah.
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
yeah.
Saving that one for like actual Christmas time. Yeah, none of the other
None of the other
None of the
ones.
other ones. But that one specifically is so good. So funny.
I love like Rudolph, the claymation one. Like literally absolutely
What is that
obsessed.
one? Is it just called Rudolph? What's it called?
It's literally called Rudolph the
Really?
Red-Nosed Reindeer, I think. Yeah.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen that one actually.
Obsessed.
Very cute.
I loved that movie. I would literally make my brother watch it with me like 4 times a day
Oh my god.
when we had like
How
Christmas
long
break.
is it? Like 30 minutes?
Probably,
It's
like,
short, right?
An hour. Should I look it up?
Yeah, how long is she?
Also-
I feel like I have this like false sense of like kids
Time.
things being very short,
I feel you.
but I'd be surprised.
It
Ooh.
is.
You know what we should watch all the Disney Channel holiday episodes.
Oh, I'm down.
The Zach and Cody Halloween one scarred me. That one is terrifying. Do you remember
That
it?
one is really scary.
They go into that room alone to like find a ghost or something. That was terrifying.
Nope.
Could not.
It's an hour and 16 minutes.
Hmm.
Has a 43 on Rotten Tomatoes.
They're so critical.
Love that. Specifically, though, I love the 2001 version of it.
What's different about it? Just the actual visual mostly? Because I mean the story is the same, right?
Yeah, the story's the
Yeah.
same. It's actually not even claymation. It just like it's really bad animation that like looks like clay.
Let me see why.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. That is not the one I was thinking of. That is
like I love this one too.
yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
That's not claymation. That's like
It's-
the people are made of like wool.
Yeah. What is the figurines? I don't know.
But there's something just so creepy about this version. It feels like a computer game.
Girl, I've never seen that version. It's giving spooky.
It's spooky. It used to scare me, but I used to like it.
Oh my god! If you guys have
Um,
seen it, well wishes.
I like literally. I can't like this cover. Oh, like the cover of it.
Oh, the cover is giving.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Anyway, that movie is incredible. What else?
The Grinch.
Of
I've already seen The
course.
Grinch too.
Ugh.
Yeah, I watched
Okay,
the
which-
animated.
Which Grinch is your favorite?
Which
Be
one would
honest,
I?
be
which,
honest.
Which one would I rewatch more often? Probably the animated one.
Which animated one?
Oh, there's another. Oh, there's 3 Grinches. I forgot. Honestly, the newest one, but I love them all. They're different.
The one with the Tyler,
Yeah.
the creator soundtrack.
Songs, yeah.
So good.
It's so good.
I
And
just,
maybe that's why I'd rewatch it because it's more like current.
Yeah, I just think it's also like
It's visually enticing.
I just also like him in that more. Does
The
that make
Grinch.
sense? Yeah, like he seems a little more
Likeable?
likable.
Yeah. I mean, he's horrible. He knocks jelly off the top shelf for that lady. It was horrible of him.
That was hilarious. He's a funny king.
Oh my god, he's so silly. OMG, that's
I just
just
feel
like my
like
exes.
The first, or not like the original, but like okay, the original
original
I
cartoon.
low-key can't even watch. Like,
Why?
call me a youngster or whatever, but like it's just boring. Like I like it, but it's a little
I think it's a sign of the time.
yeah, it's Yeah.
And I would watch it, but it would be more so like a background watch.
Right. Versus like a full.
The newest Grinch, yeah. I like the storyline. It's good. I like it. It also kind of like had Tim Burton-esque vibe of like the friends helping her, Cindy Lou, like do her little recon.
Yeah. Also like the mom, like I feel like there was a stronger backstory to like the family.
It was interesting that it's a mom and not a dad. Because like the Grinch with what's his face?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. It's the dad that's still present. Cindy's dad.
No, her mom's present.
Her mom's in that movie?
Yeah, she has a whole family in that movie versus like.
Oh, so the dad's the postman, and then the wife's just like kind of a background though.
You don't remember that she's like she like competes against Mrs. or what's her name?
Oh
Miss
my
May.
God, yes.
She's literally so present.
I kind of love that movie too, though. Like
I love the country. Martha. That one. It's just Martha May.
Like, come on, she ate.
I called her Mrs. May. Okay.
Mrs. May. I mean, she is. Well, actually, she's
not
single.
Well, she probably married the Grinch, but you know.
Or the mayor. She might have.
No, she left that month. But the Grinch, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking classic. Okay. Music we talked about. Okay, what song do you feel like you can play on repeat?
Santa Baby.
What version?
Well, I love the Eartha Kitt, but
okay, period.
But any of them I will listen to. Casey Musgraves has been a new found Christmas song person that I like.
Nice.
I will say the one with Lana, I love both of them obviously, and I love the song, but at the very end Casey laughs and I'm like, oh, that was so cringe. Could they just cut that part out?
He said and skip.
Because they're like Casey Musgraves, Lana Del Rey, and then she goes like and I was like, just cut it out. Just take out the laugh.
It was trying to be like too cutesy.
Right. She was trying to be super cute. And I get it. It was a live concert probably. And she just laughed. It was cute. But I was like, okay, I don't need to hear this every time. Anyway. But yeah, Casey Musgraves. Does Lana have her own covers? I don't know.
I don't think she has a Christmas.
Miley. Oh my God.
Miley's are really good.
I love Miley's covers.
I personally love Ariana's
Christmas music is really good.
It's not even like her covers, but like her actual just Christmas album. It's called like what? Christmas and Chill or something like that.
Is it? I have no idea what the name of it is. I've definitely listened to her songs, but I think it's maybe just covers.
Just the covers?
Now that I think about it, I'm not sure.
Ooh, girl, you're in for it.
Just give me a name and maybe I have.
Let me just pull up the actual thing. Oh, also that she made that, not just, but like 2 years ago she made that song with Kelly Clarkson. Santa, can you hear me?
Oh,
I didn't really like love, but like
that's a cover, isn't it? Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is called Christmas and Chill. Like with it this Christmas, December, just not on Christmas. True Love goes off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Winter Things is so cute too. Oh.
Not having mugs. Now you're shopping for merch. That is cute. I don't like the font they chose for Christmas and Chill, but it's a cute mug.
Okay.
It has a ponytail. Oh my
God. It's a ponytail
God.
because that's Ari.
That's hilarious. Of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, Mariah Carey.
Legend.
Like,
yeah. Iconic. Yeah.
I mean, like some old, like there's some Beach Boys Christmas songs that are cute.
Yeah, I was going to say like, what do you call that? Like surf rock. I feel like there's a lot of surf rock
Christmas
albums that I enjoy, or like Christmas covers that I enjoy. Also, like I enjoy like the 80s covers, like a lot of the 80s bands.
Yeah.
Last Christmas by, I think, is it that one? Wham. Who sings?
Probably.
Wham sings it.
I think I have that in my playlist.
Yeah, last Christmas.
Yeah, those are good. I have a whole playlist called Rudolph, and I usually just put her on, and that's why it's easy. So I highly recommend just making a playlist and adding your favorites, because it's annoying sometimes. Oh, Frank Sinatra. I mean,
that's I feel like all of like the old
old
classic ones, I feel like definitely.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have a purpose. You know what I mean?
They have a moment.
Like I'm not gonna drive and listen to Frank Sinatra. You know what I mean?
I think I would, depending.
I think I would if I was like on my way to do something Christmassy versus like just going to work.
Okay, fair.
Probably not.
Fair.
You know?
Fair. I mean, I listened to true crime instead of Christmas music on my way here. So.
Maybe a gap in the market.
True crime
horror Christmas stories.
I mean, that's probably a thing.
Probably.
But actually, what's that? Chill. I don't know. Crime Junkies has like a Full Body Chills is what it's called. They probably will have Christmas ones.
Ooh.
But anyways, yeah, music. Activities like building a gingerbread house.
Key. Yeah.
I feel like arts and crafts is big during this season.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, leaning into frosting. Frosting.
Frosting.
Maybe unpopular opinion, don't like gingerbread.
I don't either. I don't like molasses.
Yeah, I don't think people at all do. Like, I think that's why it's a house, so we don't have to eat it. Like, gingerbread, you know, I mean, okay, the only gingerbread I like is, like, if it's a soft gingerbread. Because at least you'll get me there. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right.
You like the texture?
At least you got me on the chewy.
I don't like any of it.
Molasses is a strong flavor. It's a very...
I remember that, like, I never had I never tasted it. Mm-hmm. And then one year my cousin came over and was like, let's make gingerbread cookies and drink. And I was like, okay.
That's a cute idea.
Yeah, it was, like, very cute. And then we, like, went and bought all the ingredients. And when she opened the fucking jar of molasses, I was like, like, literally vomit. I can't. And ever since then, I feel like it just, like, scarred me for life.
There's also just not a lot of things you use molasses for.
No.
So it's like a giant jar that you're like...
It's just sitting there.
What am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, not the best use of time activity-wise. I wouldn't recommend gingerbread if you're not going to eat it and you don't like it. I guess, like, ginger snaps, I don't know what the difference is. Is the base not molasses? Because it's like actual ginger as opposed to, like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But
just baking in general I feel like it gets me in the season.
Yeah, baking, I mean, it goes hand in hand with that simmer pot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, drinking.
Drinking
For some reason.
A random
takes
one
me there.
that gets me in the holiday season is playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, cozy, and then it starts, like, snowing in your Animal Crossing.
It kind of reminds me of just, like, because you would play games with your cousins on Christmas.
On Christmas break, or, like, yeah.
Right. So it's, like, taking you back to, like...
Yeah.
Staring at a screen.
Yeah. So true.
And also, like, we would be like, oh, get on, I'm on.
Yeah.
So then it's, like, you're playing with your friends again. You know what I mean? It's giving we're on Christmas break.
Yeah. Christmas break vibes.
Which, I mean, you kind of are, even as an adult. However long your break is. A day? A week? Who knows?
But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else. Baking. I mean, the arts and crafts. You're about to do a bunch to decorate the house.
I am. And I'm excited.
I will say, putting up the tree this year, I was very grateful that last year we preserved, like, the bows we made. Because we made, like, a bow for the top of the tree and bows to go, like, all around the tree. But the difficult thing is, like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I want to change my entire concept of the tree this year, which we didn't. But my mom was thinking about it. She's like, well, like, what if we didn't do burgundy this year and we did, like, just classic colors? Or, like, the tree does multicolor and white. And I was like, never come near me with that multicolor tree. Maybe unpopular, maybe popular opinion, I don't like the multicolor tree. Something about rainbow and green doesn't sit right unless you did the rainbow with, like, a silver tinsel and all the ornaments are, like, also rainbow. I could maybe see that. But rainbow tree with, like, classic red and green ornaments to me is just, like, I hate it.
I agree with you. I feel like if you're gonna go the
rainbow
route, you have to go, like, full rainbow.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't agree with, like, maybe rainbow ornaments, but, like, I would even see, like, white ornaments or, like, clear ones. Like, you gotta level it out somewhere. I feel like just putting red and green, then you're, like, confusing the vibe.
You have to, like, full send the kitschiness.
Yes,
like, popcorn strung, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I strung popcorn for one of our trees.
That's crazy.
Why did no one tell me how fucking hard it is? Like,
I don't understand how you, like, popcorn's fragile.
Right.
How did you do that?
They broke. Well, so I got a sewing needle and yellow thread, which I think you could do whatever color thread because you can't really see it. But sewing needle, thread, and then I threaded it. Oh my god, it was just so much.
I just, like, feel like that's not for me.
It's not.
Yeah. It's not for me.
But also, I didn't do tight. Like, the popcorn wasn't next to each other. It was, like, spaced.
Okay.
So it was a little easier.
Yeah.
And I did that because I was like, I'm not stringing this.
How big was your tree?
This was the small tree, like the 6-foot tree.
Okay.
And I did not go to the backside because I was like, who
You
the fuck
did.
cares?
You did a little.
Yeah, I did
a little zigzag.
and I
in
did
the
like
front.
3 or 4 sheets of it, and then I got pissed off because I tried to do one by myself without someone else holding the other end, and they got tangled, and then like in the tree got stuck, and I was like, somebody help! Somebody help me!
You said I'm gonna fucking knock this tree down.
I'm going to cut this popcorn garland in half. So anyway, ask for help if you're doing one of those.
That sounds.
It was
not
cute,
fun.
or it is cute. I just, yeah, I don't know if it
Yeah.
was fully worth it alone. Anyway,
Not the type of crafts I'm into. You know.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but I did get to put the Ireland ornament I got my parents up, and I was like, I don't want to take this with me.
You should just be like, I'm gonna grab all of my ornaments. Thanks, Mom.
But it was my gift. It was their souvenir, so it's theirs.
You just have to go back.
Yeah, I just have to go back and get. I literally am like, why didn't I buy myself like 8 of everything so that I could give to everyone and myself? But one luggage space, for like the 10 things I did get that were all very small, I was struggling. I was like, there's no room for any of this.
Just shove it in your own pocket.
On some flights, I was putting things in my pocket. Yeah.
Well, you know,
And I was wearing multiple jackets. So.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. We're not talking about well, I guess I could talk about this holiday plan. I'm going to the Bay for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll just bring 2 carry-ons. Like, I don't need to check a bag. Like, I had this whole, like, I'm only there a week. Like, I can do it.
Also,
And
2 carry-ons is like the same as a checked at that point.
a checked bag, probably. And harder and more annoying.
Yeah, and more like to, never mind. Okay.
Just so much more difficult. And so then it was like, oh, like, my Nina wants me to bring stuff up to her, which is fine. And it's stuff I'm bringing as a carry-on. But I'm just like, why? It's 2 free checked bags. Like, it's not even saving me any money. Like, it's a free checked bag.
Literally.
So I'm going to check a bag.
As you should. I feel like when
But,
it's
yeah.
free and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to pack that much anyway. Just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And then I don't have to worry about, like, the TSA liquid rule.
Yeah, literally.
I'm like, why am I trying to make myself struggle and be upset at myself? Like, a week
Yeah.
is a decently long amount of time
I agree.
to be somewhere. So,
Requires a checked bag.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it later, but like, I'm struggling to figure out what I'm going to do because we're trying to fly Spirit, unfortunately. And
What
you
are the
have
rules
to,
with Spirit?
I mean, no bags are included.
Oh, right.
So you have to purchase a checked bag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are me and Logan going to check a bag? Or like, should we just check a bag together?
Yeah.
And you can't do carry-ons. So it's like,
You can't?
no, you have to check it. So it's like,
Oh, there's no carry-on.
no.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah.
There's no...
Well, I'm
or
not
is your
sure. That's what
Oh,
Brittany said.
Actually, not
But
100%.
she's been watching the flight, so I believe her.
From what I remember, it's just a very, very small size. So it's like basically a personal item.
That's what she said. She said it's a personal item. So
Yeah, that's
I'm kind of screwed.
You guys have to... You guys share clothes, though, so that's kind of nice. At least.
We do.
So it's
But
not
we-
like you're packing for 2 separate
And it's not
wardrobes.
like we're going to just like go on vacation. It's like we're going to a home.
Right, you're chilling. Like, relaxing.
Right. And
lounging.
like, but also like there's a washing machine,
Right.
you know.
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah. You'll be fine. You're good.
Yeah.
Anyways, getting into holiday spirit. Anything else?
Pressing.
I mean, peppermint. I don't know. I'm just like thinking of things
Just
now.
like flavors.
Yeah, flavors. Chai, peppermint.
I love a praline.
Do you? Mm-hmm. Interesting. Is that like it's like a caramel nutty flavor?
Mm-hmm.
Pralines.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
When I used to drink coffee from Starbucks, a praline latte
because the praline
or
is,
hot chocolate.
I think, caramel, and then whatever nut in front of it is the flavor of it, right? Like a pecan praline.
I think
A
so.
walnut, or is there only pecan? I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I really don't. But praline is a common, like, warm.
Praline.
Just says praline into her phone.
Nut. It's a nut confection made of nuts and sugar.
Okay, so yeah, it's like it's nuts.
It's usually walnuts, I think.
Really? Oh. My dad loves pecans, so I've only seen pecan pralines because that's all I like look for.
Yeah.
How
Or
interesting.
no, maybe these are pecans. These are pecans.
Interesting.
Ooh, chocolate pralines.
Chocolate. I mean, I love peppermint. Not everybody loves peppermint.
That is me.
Someone to my left. So peppermint for me, like a peppermint latte. It's like we've replaced the pumpkin spice. We're moving on to the peppermint, or like I guess like a hazelnut, whatever you
prefer.
Whatever you like.
I
Praline.
love hazelnut. Yeah, I'm on that vibe, the nut vibe.
The nut vibe. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Eating lots of delicious foods. Oh, God. Like tamales.
Tamales,
Let's
man.
go, let's go.
Logan got so sad because I was like, my brother is coming into town to be with them for Christmas.
Yeah.
Usually we were back on track of being like with my parents, both of us at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And this year I was like, make sure you're away. And then he decided to come anyway. So
Okay, but
like,
he just has to come again next year.
I don't think that's gonna happen. That's the problem. Anyway, and he's coming in on the 23rd.
Okay.
And leaving the 31st. But
I can't even imagine the airports on those days.
I know. Apparently, it's easier to fly like closer to Christmas because more people are anxious about doing that. So the flights are cheaper and
Interesting. I guess that
there's
makes
less
sense.
people.
Yeah, because people
you
come
want
like the
more time.
21st. Whatever.
And that's
Anyway.
when we're trying to leave is like the 21st-ish.
Yeah.
And I guess they're going to make tamales like right when he gets there.
That's rude.
And like Logan's pissed.
Well, I
She's
mean, I'm
like-
sure.
She's like, well, can we make them before? I'm like, that's
No.
like 2 times.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. She just thinks it's like a little, you know, I'm like,
no.
the prep
The
is a
prep
lot.
is the prep is the major.
yeah. But
Yeah.
she is.
I mean, y'all can.
See,
You
that's
said,
the
"Girl,
thing,
commit."
but like, no, like it's like a
You
it's
said
like a
I don't
familial
want-
thing.
Well,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
But can you start your own tradition with Frankie?
No, no, but just can't make shit.
Yeah, tamales are a mission though.
So I was like, okay, I'll ask my mom. But
One of the things I'm
expect it
bringing
now.
to Danny is tamales. So
That's so nice.
I'm like, so we're
When
gonna,
is your tamale
we're gonna
party?
eat some, right? We're not doing it this year.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
We be skipping. That's another thing that would be very much like, okay,
It's like pushing the holiday.
we're pushing the
forward.
holiday vibe.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
we do it on such a big scale that I think we should really just
Oh,
scale
you
it
guys
back.
decided to do like 1 year off, 1 year on, right? I see.
But then like, it's not perfect system. Sometimes we do it in a row. And it's just like depending on what
How
the,
everyone feels.
not even everyone, just mostly the moms. But to be fair, they're the ones that
That's everyone.
are doing the brunt of
Yeah, that's everyone.
the work. So
Well,
yeah, sadly, but you know what? Lucky for me, I'm taking some up for Thanksgiving. So
lovely.
I'll have some. But yeah, the flavors,
Yeah.
candles, fireplace.
I don't
Lighting
have
my
one.
fireplace. You technically
Well, I technically have a decorative one.
you have a decorative one.
What I do is I have a TV above it. I know crime
No,
to
it's
put a TV above a mantle, but
No.
I throw on that
Oh, the fire
the
TV
the
thing?
log.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Log burning log. I don't know,
Fireplace
whatever.
log.
You throw that shit up. Same thing.
The sound.
Yeah.
The crackle. Yep.
It's a good time.
Are wood burning candles bad for you?
I don't think so.
Like the crackle?
I don't know. Probably. Everything's bad for you.
It's a thought.
What was I gonna say?
The fireplace.
Yeah,
The smells.
it smells. I don't know, man.
I'm not really a big one on getting like pine candles. I like them. Balsam fir.
A balsam fir. Don't get me straight pine.
Too strong.
Yeah, I feel like I like them for a little bit, and then I literally am like,
It's too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not an
No.
apple cinnamon.
No, don't get me apple cinnamon.
Don't get me that shit.
Or like this dessert one's never. A dessert candle
vanilla
is never a
candle?
safe bet.
Never.
I don't know anyone who likes those. Personally.
Personally, I don't
know
either.
anybody. A peppermint candle sounds insane. I feel like it would make the house blow up. Just, it's giving, you know? Not sure I like that. Just good old balsam fir. And rain or something.
fresh,
Yeah,
you know?
fresh.
Like if snow had a scent.
Ooh, the snow ones are good. Mm-hmm. It's basically just like laundry.
Laundry scented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I mean, every time I say I think that's it, then I think of something else. I'm like, a book.
What?
A little holiday book. I don't know. Like Harry Potter, for example.
Okay.
Or like a holiday story. I just saw at Target, there's like a murder holiday book. I was like, oh,
that's
okay.
right up your alley.
Right up my alley. I could see that being a vibe.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
nice. But reading in general, I think, is a cozy activity, so.
It goes hand in hand with like
Like the fireplace?
no, that too. But I was gonna say more so like the playing games situation. Like,
yeah.
if you were that kid, you know, instead where
Right.
you're like, oh, now I get to read for fun.
Yeah, because people are busy.
Yeah.
That's true.
So many fun things to do.
The holiday, like, you could do all these things during summer, I guess, but it's just different
Yeah.
when it's slightly cold outside.
So true.
So yeah, those are our recommendations. Get in the holiday spirit.
Holiday spirit, yeah.
Wear something red or green or blue.
Or go get yourself an ugly Christmas sweater. It's fun.
I thrifted one and I wear it all the time.
Oh, one thing I didn't name is the Nutcracker.
Oh yeah.
That always just that's like center of, you know.
Wait, but if you don't go to the play, let's just say you didn't. I don't know if you are this year. If you weren't, would you like watch a movie? Like to replace the vibe? Or like how could you, or
I've
like people who
never
don't have a
watched
Nutcracker
one.
near them or something?
I've never watched a Nutcracker movie.
There is one, right?
I think so. I've never looked one up.
Or like a recorded version of the performance, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that's the route I would go.
Yeah.
Like watching
Like a YouTube or something.
But at that point, like I wouldn't like sit and watch it. I feel like it'd be background stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think for me, it's the event of going
The
and getting
experience.
dressed up
Yeah.
and like, yeah.
I mean, like, seeing the fucking tree, Rockefeller Center tree getting lit or something.
Insane.
Did you see the story of the tree this year?
No. Okay, I'll look it up after, or you can tell me now if you want.
You guys should look it up. I don't want to butcher it. It was really cute. And I was like, oh, guess I'm going to New York now because I want to cry in front of the tree, but I'm obviously not. But that would be so cute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were supposed to go to New York, but we decided not to. But that definitely is on the bucket list to do, like, not Christmas in New York, but Christmas time in New York, because it seems like just a whole other
it's like Disneyland
level. Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, I've been to Disneyland, but haven't been to Disneyland during Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I did this last week.
Well, you hadn't been before that?
No, I have.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
But it was really beautiful.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
I'm like, what is the energy bill at these kinds of places? It's crazy.
Probably high, but you know what? The tickets are higher. So
The tickets are higher. They're making money.
they're making money.
Don't worry.
They're profitable.
They're making money. Yeah.
All
Disneyland
right.
during Christmas too. Just
Throwing it in there.
missed it.
If you missed it.
Yeah, we need to stop. I think that's it. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments or DM us, whatever you want to do. We'd love to hear them because honestly, maybe we're missing some really big ones. I have no idea. That's just what we do because we celebrate Christmas. So those
Yeah.
are like the top of the top. Gifts wasn't even in there. Love that for us.
You know what? Humble
Because that's not what
queens.
that's not what it's
Humble
about.
queens.
It's not what it's about. It's all the vibes.
Maybe
anyway.
maybe it's because we're gonna have a whole episode about that, and
in 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So we'll see you guys in glowing hour. We are gonna be getting a little bit. I want to say
under
naughty,
the influence, like I
but
said.
that's not the right word.
Okay, naughty or nice.
Yeah, naughty or nice. So tune in. See you guys then.
Bye.